M0FXB. Let's load AllStarLink 3 on my Raspberry Pi 2W, this tiny little thing here. In the background, we've got the information of AllStarLink. We've also got the Raspberry Pi imager here, which you download just here. I'll put all the links in. When you download and run it, you get this window. We're also going to need the download of the image. So if we go to, here it is here, this link, and I'll provide it, it'll be called Images of AllStarLink 3. We're going to download this one here. See it? Click this. It'll go up to our downloads folder. It takes a while, it's quite a big file, but I'll put it into a separate file somewhere. For now, I'll just right click on my desktop with a little space here, right click and go new folder, show more, looking for new folder. Oh yeah, you got to right click where there's no file. Quite fiddly to get in the gap. Right click, new folder, and it creates the folder. Okay, then just name it and you can put it in there. Okay, click the zip and then you'll see you've got the image here. You could just drag it to that folder, or you can extract, find the folder in your desktop, look for, I called it AllStar. Where is it? AllStarLink 3, and then click OK. Let it put it in there. So you've got that image. It needs to be loaded using Raspbian onto an SD card that's big enough to hold it as well. I wouldn't use one smaller than 32 GB. So Raspbian is open. Choose device. We're going to choose the Raspberry Pi 2 0, which just check in. There it is there. Pi 20W is the actual one we want. Choose the operating system. So go to use custom. And now you're going to go back to your desktop. We'll find. In the end, I moved it to my C drive. I found it easier to find it. Like so, and go down, and it's number 3.0.19, double click. Choose storage, and then that's going to be the one that's the SD card plugged in, 64 GB we got. Next, and then you want to, would you like to customize settings? I would say yes. So edit settings, and then we're going to start customizing our settings. Okay, we found it. We're going to set the username ALLSTAR3.local added at the end there. You'll be able to put that into your browser later and look at the control panel of AllStarLink 3. Username, password for now. That's my Wi-Fi details, so we don't need cables. And just save. And then it says, would you like to apply customized settings? Click yes. All existing data will be formatted. Just go yes. Right, give that about 5-10 minutes while it loads the image. When we put the SD card back into our Raspberry Pi 2 and connect the power, we should be able to log into it and start adding our details for our AllStar node. Gonna verify here. And we've plugged our Raspberry Pi 2W into the PC. You do have to wait about 2 minutes, okay? Here it is just here. It's so small. And we've put in AllStar3.local. Do you remember that was at the top when we were setting up our Raspbian pre-settings? And look, here we are. We can actually start logging in. We are communicating now with our AllStar node. So that's part one, and just wanted to show you how quickly you can get onto AllStarLink 3. Of course, the next step will be configuring so we can use it. Thanks for watching so far. M0FXB73. Okay, we've got AllStar3 loaded. I had to wait about 2 minutes, and it did kick in using my AllStar3.local that we added in the setup process. So we're communicating via Wi-Fi at the moment, and we get this screen. So now we just need to add our node number and details so we can actually start using this device. First thing we're going to do is click here where it says Web Admin Portal, like so. And we need to log in with the password that we created at the beginning. And we've only just installed this. It's all up to date. You can update it, but I'm not going to do it now. So we need to get administrative access. I click here. And it starts off like this, okay? Turn on administrative access. So you click it and you're in there, okay? Now we want to go down to terminal, and there's lots of things we can look at here, but I just want to dive straight in. Terminal, so we can start to configure our node settings. So it opens up a terminal window. We're going to type here, and you'll use this quite a lot, so you write it down. I would sudo space ASL Alpha Sierra Lima, flat line in the middle, and then menu, enter, and you get to this page here. And we're going to hit number 1 on my keyboard. Now we have to select it, so we go up and down, and then we have to go enter to number 1. AllStar node setup, enter again. Start to add our node numbers. So the node number I'm going to use is 5, and it is registered with AllStar, of course. You do need a ham call sign, 539 018, and then click enter. Now it wants the password. So when you register your node number, and I'll make a separate video on that, basically there's a password. Each number has a password, and you hover above. I'm not going to do it because above where the mouse is now, you hover and it gives you the password that you can copy and paste. And here's my node 539.018, and notice that at the moment it's saying not registered. My other one is, because it's turned on and it's active. So we're going to just do that next. Passwords in, then hit OK. So now it takes us to this page. I'm going to go with number 1 and hit enter. Half duplex node hotspot. I mean, there's lots of different nodes and hotspots and things, so I'm just going to choose number 1. Simple USB and USB radio choice here. I'm just going to go with 1. Call sign, so that's M0FXB. Click OK. Asterisk must be restarted before you can tune this interface. Restart asterisk now. I'm going to go yes. Give that a minute. So in this window, we're going to hit number 1. And then enter. And then it's going to ask us to select the device, which is number 1. You can see my node number 1 there. Number 1, enter. Okay. Now, different nodes, different settings, but the crucial one is I. If we just go I and then enter. Now, different nodes, like I said, are different. So the most popular setting here, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there on the left, is I would say number 3, but it might not be. Yeah, so just for now, because if you'll find, when you configure your node, if it goes into permanent transmit, you've selected the wrong one. So, but that's okay. This is just for everyone, yeah? Enter, and we've set that okay. Now we'll do J, okay, which is change CTCSS from currently it's USB invert. So we're going to go J, enter, and you can go back in and redo this if it's wrong. There you are. And we're just going to select, for now, number 2, we're going to select, go to, enter. Here you go. So now, when you go to V now, we select V. This is where you set your audio. So we go V. Now, I haven't got my node connected, not properly anyway. Blah, blah. And, I have plugged in my USB device here, but it's not properly configured. So 1, 2, test, test. 1, 2, test, test. 1, 2, test, test. Yeah, I wasn't expecting it to do anything, but I did hear some beeps there. Let me try again. Yeah, it actually did beep. Let me put it on camera. So here's my node box by G1LRO, the UCI120. Effectively, it's got a CMOS in there, like a sound card. That's designed to interact with AllStar. We've got a microphone here, the Alinco EMS57 here. There's a USB cable that goes from the Raspberry Pi, first of all, to power, but then it comes out from the second connector into this box. It powers the box and also interacts. So when your settings on I, J and V are correct and you do your audio settings, you can start using it as a normal node. So I haven't fully set it up, but let's just very quickly just show you that when I key 1 2 test 1 2 test, and you hear it beeps, but it's not connected to anything because I need to configure it. So if we just key, I'm just seeing if the D2, yeah, that's worked. So all I did then,
just sort of walking about, but absolutely solid in the moment. No, I take T320.
So that's ASL-3, and it's completely being received, you know, by my black box, the Pi2 with ASL-3. Now in the background, you'll see I've got this color screen, which you can. I'll do a separate video on that if I just try and zoom into it. It's connected straight to the Raspberry Pi that's running ASL-3. Cable's in the way. It's got my IP address there. I'm going to configure it, change this so it actually shows the node number of the person talking, etc. It's just G1LRO has provided the upload for this screen for free. You buy the screens, they're about £6. I'll put the link in. So far we're having some I think some pretty good success with that. And let me just show you Mark's page with the node that he's building that you'll be able to buy complete. So this is Mark's page here, look, and look, you've got the screen built in, everything's built in there. And the process, if you've got a Raspberry Pi and you want to add your screen, and then and configure it, and can you see there, the part that I've missed, this bit here, it's called favorites file. The favorites file is a simple text file with your node number and up to 6 of your most commonly used nodes. Then they'll show up on screen, look, and there it is there, how you do it. You go nano favorites text, and I haven't done it yet, I want to tinker with it. Navigation buttons there as well for the color screen. It says A button moves around the screen to select things. Bottom button B acts as selection. Enter the favorites menu by pressing the B, and so on. And then there's a video here that Mark has made as well. So okay, I think that's enough for this video, but I'm completely happy, and of course I'll be doing more videos. And when Mark's has the availability of that all-in-one node ready to go, yeah, I'll be first to test it. Bye for now. M0FXB ALLSTAR-3. Let's enable our control panel. So we're logged into our device. Click here where it says node links, and then allow advance, and then proceed. You get to this page here. We need to set the password. We've logged in, we're all here, but we need to set a password. At the moment, if we try and log in, it's not going to work because we haven't got the username and password. So we're going to go back here to our dashboard, click web portal, log in, and then go back to the SS. Make sure you've enabled the administrative password and then click terminal. And we're going to type in here. Now you can type a command to delete, but I'm going to dive in and go sudo space all13, then flatline PIHUT space admin. I might want root access actually. If we go enter, it might not let me do that. And I can just enter my admin password, so I'll do that. Yeah, it's letting me do it, which is quite handy. So I didn't have to go the long way. So hopefully it's done. Right, let's see if it will log in now. Oh, I think it wants me to put it in twice, so let's do it again. I'll just pause while I put it in. Right, didn't change it because it's not letting me log in, so let's try this. Sudo space asl-menu, enter. Then we'll go down one to number two, enter. Click OK. Now let's put in the command for changing the password. See what it does this time. Sudo space all-1 3 flatline PIHUT space admin, enter. Let's put a new password in. Confirm. Okay. Now let's try and log in. I better reboot as well. It's gonna go sudo reboot. Hopefully we can log in a second. Yeah, that's worked. Okay, click OK. We're now logged in and we can now connect to items. So let's connect just up here, which that one there, that's link. I thought it was logged in. It logged me out. Okay, click OK. Now click. We want to connect. Look, you can disconnect monitor, local monitor, and disconnect or connect. I'm going to put in 415. Actually, I'm going to go 40894. This is like an echo test. And just click execute. Just see if that goes in.
Node. Welcome to the HubNet audio test server. Please visit hubnetwork.uk/parrot to listen to your audio online.
Okay, well, it has connected. I'm not sure of my PTT setup, but we'll just try it while we're here. 1 2 test test 1 2 test test. It's not, but it doesn't matter because we can go disconnect, execute, because I'll set up the PTT in a separate one. It would just be one of my USB settings.
894 disconnected.
So if we go for 41522 and then execute. Oh, we want connect, execute, and we'll be asked. I can hear HubNet now.
Node.
And it's actually showing it. I want to make sure you can see this on my color screen that I've installed by G1LRO. And this is eventually going to go into a housing that looks like this. So yeah, having fun. And do you know what? Setting up ALLSTAR-3 is actually quite straightforward. Bye.